Our yard, July 2022. The rose tree is called About Face. When we bought it in Santa Barbara, it had 50 blooms on it, and it does every spring. We get monarch butterflies on those plants, the milkweed. About the end of the line for our dahlias. They lasted for several months from the bulbs. This is two different species of apricot trees, and that's a pear tree with 4 varieties on it with the limbs grafted on. Three likes to sit in that chair in the afternoon. Always have a fresh supply of tomatoes to eat here, and then we have different flowers. That's called a rain chain. The Garden Railway. There's 4 trains on hidden sidings. These 4 trains are target trains. You see flat cars, they're empty. They hold a square target cube. I can't have them on there during the day. It's too hot. Last summer, the electronics burned out on 4 of my cubes, so keep them in the air-conditioned house now. Engines have sound cards in them. You hear the chugging. This is a solar fountain, and the solar cell is sitting on the fence there. Runs during the day. This used to be solar with the panel up on the light, but the motor burned out and I could not find another one, so now it plugs in to the wall over there on a timer. I take a lot of naps on the garden swing. Very, very comfortable. This is isotoma. In the spring it has hundreds of little white flowers. And then behind it in the shade, the baby tears is doing well. That's a control panel. That's a hatch that lifts off with terminal strips underneath it. Keeps it out of the weather. That's for the track switches. This is for the lights in the houses and on the trees. That's the main power switch. This is for track power. This is level 1 and 2 timers. They can set it up to 4 minutes. So that it looks like the train goes in the tunnel and stops for 4 minutes. And then it's like another train from far away comes in through the mountain. I have a list of about 40 things to find. A lot of them are here on the farm scene. And downtown, those are bubbling oil derricks. At night, they light up and see the bubbles in them. There's Mickey and his friends. And there's a flying saucer. There's 12 little green aliens you have to find. Let's go find them. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. There's 8. There's 9. There's 10. There's 11. And there's 12. The railroad used to go across all the way to the wall, but I got in trouble because we're in a planned unit development, and they paint the house every 10 years, and they're painting it this spring. I mean, in this fall, and I had to rebuild the railroad to get it away from touching the wall, which works out good because now I have easy access to the trains inside. So, summer of 2022, that's our yard.